Trust is the bedrock of success. When employees trust their leaders and each other, magic happens, innovation flourishes, collaboration becomes effortless. Conversely, a lack of trust creates a toxic environment. Employees become disengaged. Fear replaces communication. Trust is a quantifiable asset. Companies with high trust outperform their counterparts. A high trust workplace is not just good for business, it is the right thing to do. Cracks in the foundation, factors eroding trust. In recent decades, a perfect storm of factors has eroded trust between employers and employees. One major contributor is the pervasive sense of job insecurity. Waves of restructuring, outsourcing, and automation have left many feeling expendable. This constant fear for one's livelihood breeds anxiety and distrust. Adding fuel to the fire is the prioritization of profit over people. When organizations relentlessly pursue the bottom line at the expense of employee well-being, trust evaporates. This manifests in unfair compensation practices, unrealistic workloads, and a disregard for work-life balance. Another crack in the foundation is the lack of transparency and open communication. When leaders make decisions behind closed doors or fail to communicate honestly about challenges, employees feel suspicious and undervalued. This lack of transparency breeds rumors and speculation, further eroding trust. The rise of remote work, while offering many benefits, has also introduced new challenges to building trust. Physical distance can lead to feelings of isolation and disconnect. Leaders need to be particularly mindful of fostering connection and communication in virtual environments. Otherwise, trust can easily erode. The current landscape, a crisis of distrust. Recent studies paint a bleak picture of the current state of trust in the workplace. According to the Edelman Trust Barometer, only 53% of employees trust their employers. The Conference Board reports that a mere 33% of employees strongly agree that their organization is ethical. These figures are alarming and highlight the urgent need for change. Employee testimonies echo these findings. Workers express deep concerns about job security, feeling pressured to prioritize work over their personal lives, and lacking a voice in decisions that directly affect them. This widespread distrust manifests in decreased morale, reduced productivity, and increased employee turnover. The consequences of this crisis are far-reaching. When employees don't trust their leaders, they are less likely to be engaged in their work. They are less likely to go the extra mile, and they are more likely to leave for a competitor at the first opportunity. This crisis of distrust is not sustainable. It is time for leaders to acknowledge the problem and take decisive action to rebuild trust within their organizations. The future of work depends on it. Section 4. Rebuilding the foundation strategies for leaders. Rebuilding trust requires transparency, psychological safety, and fairness. Communicate openly about goals and challenges. Foster an environment where employees feel safe to speak up. Apply policies consistently and recognize contributions fairly. Show genuine care and support for employees' well-being. Section 5. Leading with trust. Examples of success. Several organizations serve as shining examples of how to rebuild and cultivate trust in the workplace. In the tech industry, companies like GitHub, Buffer, and Fairware have embraced radical transparency. They share financial information, product roadmaps, and even internal debates with their employees. This level of openness fosters a sense of ownership and trust among the workforce. In healthcare, ThedaCare, a Wisconsin-based healthcare system, has implemented inclusive governance councils that give employees a voice in decision-making. This participatory approach has resulted in higher employee satisfaction, improved patient care, and a stronger sense of shared purpose. Even in industries facing disruptions, such as manufacturing, companies like Stripit have successfully navigated change by prioritizing trust. Through transparent communication, fair treatment of employees during layoffs, and consistent leadership integrity, Stripit maintained employee morale and productivity during a challenging transition. These examples demonstrate that rebuilding trust is not merely aspirational. It is achievable with the right leadership, commitment, and strategies. The benefits are undeniable, leading to a more engaged workforce, a stronger bottom line, and a more resilient organization.